Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, as we said, this is humanitarian, all humanitarian days. Okay, so as you know, the problems people have worldwide is too much, and it hindered every individuals in the households, and then we have over a million of life lost, for which people lost their homes, they lost everything, educations and everything, and there is a big record of poverties, and then for which you can see everybody worldwide they are recovering. So for which we have to understand is, if we can do a favor, we can forgive, we can reform our decisions, we can validate our advantages and disadvantages, so that we configure it. If we talk of fueling, and then someone have one car, 200 cars, and then we burden them a lot. We are overtaxing them, and then taking off their money which they are supposed to enjoy, and then for which we have a lot of evidence which are sealed behind these records. And most of the people, they took, of course, a way to recover back their life. Okay, back their life. And we said how to recover back those life. So easy, very essential is, they are using a different kind of method. They become refugees. They become a different kind of portfolios they have there to recover those life. And then now, what can we do as people there and as individuals? What can we do? So let's just take a look here, quick look here on these areas of the surveys. Can give you a few areas. If my location is this one, I live in an urban cities, not in a town, but is a big city. Okay, and then what am I supposed to do? Yeah, participate and then participate and then participate. So on which we have other people, uh, as the World War was on, and then this is what they call redenomination of money. Okay, so in short, is a way when you have 1,000 paper notes, and then they have to shrink them and then turn them to a valuable number which is zero. Okay, without reducing the real value of that particular currencies, as they said. Okay, is a simply nomination of a currency for countries to reduce this kind of recession to record going high, so that we reduce the record of recessions going low, and then improve the life of people back, and then keep the maintained the copyright, uh, for which some people said, yeah, they will use one as a currency note. One will be mandates, and then they will use 1 cent, okay, as a current note. So if Canada was having 1 cent, and then yeah, they have to return back 1 cent, not to deal with the rest of the accountant. Then that is like controlling what the market, because the market have to ensure we have those areas. And then we are talking to which group of people: the DNA of the people, the biology of the people, the idea of the people. Those are the living things. We are talking to the living thing, and the non-living things. Okay, so weapon is a non-living thing, and people is a living thing. Animal is a living things. So if we look here, that is normally areas that practice the representations of living things. Okay, that is stand really for living things. And then if we look at the cycles of the living things, briefly in biology, this is living things. We are talking to people. Okay, living things, those are animals. Okay, and that is the living things. Okay, in summaries. So if we talk of the currencies, this is Canada. Canada is roughly $10, and then euro is $7. You see the differences. So that is a big hinder on the currency notes. A big hinder there on the currency note overview. So if you look here, we are talking of organizations. That is a, let's say we want to get organized, and then to be organized, and then to be organized, and then those are the price for the organizations, and then yeah, so how to maintain them. And then when we talk of the addition of the poverty, simply poverty, okay, simple addition, poverty record hit high worldwide. Okay, this is the new way to start addition the world. I mean that this is the new start for the world to defeat recessions. A new start for the world to defeat the recessions. If that is how this one, the humanitarians were mistreated due to many people lost their life, and they have to study like this over the shadows. You can see this is in Africa, happening in Africa, and then happening in Afghanistan, and then another areas. And then you can see there children, they started their education under the trees around Sudan, the area there. This is in Sudan happening, it's live in Sudan. You can see there, this is live in Sudan. And if the guy cannot say it, I'm not defeated, and then let's say this is the this is what this is World Humanitarian Days, and then you can see there, if you read it briefly there, you can get a clue out of those areas. And then let's see, this is all the war victims, children, they're studying outside under tree around Afghanistan, Pakistan, deserts. That is the India border, and this is also happening there with the black people. And then how far do you see is the world was? The world was under World War. Okay, we were affected by World War, and then the poverty record of course hit high, and then for which we have to start anew. This is how they start new life. Okay, to start afresh, and then end the recessions, and then to put everything back. But who are the pressers? If you are one of the presser, that is you, and then you have to reduce your tensions. You are over tensioning the people, you are mistreating the people, you are threatening the people. You have to reduce that, and then for which so that these people who are reformed, like these ones which you are seeing here, the people in the Afghanistan, India border. So they also get what? Life, better life. And they are hindered. And if you see there, those are Arabs. You hate the Arabs, you are South Sudanese, and then you hate the Arabs, you are authorizing wrong messages while we are trying our best to resolve all the issues. You don't understand. And then how do you expect, if you say your situation is worse, and then yeah, that is you have the problems with the Arabs, you are not a good leader, you don't know how to rule. When it comes to elections, campaign, vis-a-vis community guideline, strikes, protest, you may find, are you really doing better or no? Those are consequently easy regards. You can see there people, they have to suffer the way they are suffering, because you look there not reasonable. You develop to survive, and then you develop to survive, and then they also develop to come and succeed in the future. So ladies and gentlemen, I guess this get you at least a clue to think about how to reform the decisions, your decisions. Okay, if you see there, we put what? A poverty hit high worldwide. This is the new start for the worldwide to defeat recessions, if recessions is the world war. Okay, so I guess you get a clue there. Unless expansion is necessities, that is when we will coordinate. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, there, that is me, Wayne Hassan, as is it on.